Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to film a brown smoky eye look. So I just recently did someone's makeup actually for her engagement photos, and she wanted a brown smoky eye, and I used the Makeup by Mario palette, and it is a all matte palette, so it looks like this. And it's full of gorgeous brown tones. So I used this palette for her makeup and I actually love how it turned out. So I'm gonna try and recreate that on myself, and we'll kind of see how it goes. But I just kind of wanted to film a get ready with me. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a voiceover or me talking like this. I would love to do one just talking like this, but sometimes it kind of makes like the editing process a little hard and it makes the video like really long. So we will see if that happens or if I just do a voiceover. Also, my apologies for the lighting and the coloring and all that. I hope it's not really looking true to color. I look really gray. So yeah, I just hope that this video kind of turns out. I couldn't use my normal camera. I couldn't use my normal camera because I do not know where the charger is. And yeah, I kind of just want to get started, so I didn't have time to really look for it. And I'm using my boyfriend's camera, which the quality is really good, but I don't really know how to get the color to kind of be more true to color, because I'm definitely a little bit more yellow than I look in this. I look like a vampire. But yeah, so without further ado, I'm just gonna get on and get started. And if you want to see how I get a brown smoky eye, then just keep watching. All right, so I always start out with primer first. You don't need primer, obviously. It's totally up to you. I just really enjoy primer, especially because I'm dry. So any extra hydration after my moisturizer, I love to do. So I'm gonna use the Hangover RX primer. This is kind of like a, I don't know, more moisturizing primer. And that's really all it does, is like moisturize. So I like to use this one. And then I also got this little sample because Charlotte Tilbury is expensive. This is a Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer. And this one has like gold flakes in it, so I really like it. It makes me look nice and dewy, which we like. So I'm just gonna kind of mix those two together. Also, I did dye my hair black again, so I haven't had black hair in 2 years. And I'm literally obsessed. Like, that sounds kind of conceited, but I don't know, I just feel so confident. I feel like I'm supposed to have black hair. I don't know. Going light was fun, you know, because it's like a change and all that, but I definitely think that I look better and more myself with black hair. So here we are. I just got it done yesterday, so it's like super black, but I'm loving it. So we're gonna start with our eyes first. I like to take a little bit of concealer. Any concealer really should work. And I like to do a little bit under my brow bone and then just a little bit on my eyelid. I don't like to put too much because there's been so many times where I put way too much and it's so weird. It's like my eyelids can't take that much concealer. They either look too cakey, too dry, or since I do have more like wrinkly hooded eyes, it just tends to like be really creasy and like it just doesn't blend well. So I'm just gonna do kind of like a very thin layer, and then next we're gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. So every single shade in this is matte. However, there is this you can't really see it because the lighting is like washing out, but this color right here, it's like a nice cream color. It does have a little bit of shimmer, but like nothing crazy, but every other color is matte. So that's what we're gonna use, and I'm gonna kind of like go between this color, and then this color, and these three are gonna go in my crease. So I have been amazing lately because for my job we basically our vacations are the same as like school vacations. So this is considered winter break right now, and so I am not working. We get 2 weeks off, so I'll go back next week, like towards the end of the week. But it's definitely so amazing not having work. You don't realize like how much you are able to get done when you're not working. Well, I feel like I wasn't able to realize like how much I could actually get done. And it's been really nice because me and my boyfriend just moved as well. So I've been able to like just kind of get settled in here and all that. So it's been really nice, and I'm like, I don't want to go back. Which I'm sure everyone feels my pain. Nobody wants to work, right? But we have to, I guess. So yeah, that's the background situation. This is my new little area. This is my first time on my own, away from home. I did like go to college and stuff, so I did have time where I was like not living with my parents, but it was only for like really small amount of times. Well, it was only for a very small amount of time, and I've never like been away for long term, even though like I'm only like 40 minutes from my house. It's really not that far, but yeah, I've never lived without my mom. And if you know me, you know that we are like very close, and yeah, so that's definitely been an adjustment. I also am farther away from my friends, so we've been here for about like 2 weeks now, and I'm getting used to it. It's just definitely, like everyone says, moving is such a like growing experience. So it definitely comes with some like difficulties, you know. You're like having to pay rent, and if you're living with someone, then you're like learning to live with them, and you're also like trying to figure out what makes you happy. Like, you know, when my boyfriend's not here, or if he's like playing video games or something like that, it's kind of been hard for me to find like passions and things that I like. Like, I love makeup and stuff like that, but you know, it's not something that I can just be doing 24/7. So I don't know, I kind of want to get into video games. I want to like have some games of my own so that I can play in our living room, because growing up, I always would like play with my brother, or he would try to teach me certain things. So, and I loved it. So I think I might like start doing that. But comment down below like any of your guys' hobbies or like suggestions that you have, because I just don't like sitting on my phone for a long time. I feel like it just is not good for your mental health. So there's definitely reading. I do enjoy reading, so I need to like make an effort to kind of like get back into that too. Sometimes it's just really hard to find the motivation to do like anything. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are like that, but sometimes it's just hard for me to do anything and see life in a positive way, although I am getting a lot better. My boyfriend really helps me with that because he is a very positive person. So, and there's so much to be grateful for, so it's such a waste of life and time to be negative. So sorry I keep moving. I just feel like I can't really get comfortable. So I just put that in the crease, and you can do it like super messy. It just is going in there. And then I'm kind of gonna work with this middle line of colors, and then we're just gonna put that. I'm gonna use like a tapered brush, and I'm gonna grab some of those colors, and this is gonna go a little lower in the crease, and I'm gonna start out on the outer corner. So that way it's like the darkest color goes on the outside of your eye, and then I'm gonna kind of bring it in. And it's okay if you're getting this on the lid, because we're doing a full-on brown smoky eye. After we kind of like blew it out, I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'm gonna take these two like dark colors. I'm gonna take more of this one though, because this one's more of like a brown. I don't want to go in with the black yet. But I'm just gonna put this on my lid. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush with some lighter colors, and I'm just gonna kind of go right here and blend out all those dark colors that we just put on. So what I've learned about makeup that's really helped me is just to like honestly blend like lighter colors to blend darker colors out, and you know, stuff like that. It really does make a difference, because no one wants like harsh lines. So I want to know if you like live on your own and you watch like true crime. Like, I'm obsessed with true crime. It's honestly all I really watch. But I want to know if you guys are ever scared to be alone, because I didn't realize after like moving out of my parents like how scared I was to like be alone. Like, I'll be taking a shower and I like hear stuff and I'm like, that can't be Zach because he's at work, so who is that? And it's like no one, obviously, hopefully. No, it's obviously never anyone, but yeah, it just kind of sucks. And I'm like, it's not like I'm gonna stop watching true crime, you know? But I've actually been really into The Hills. I've been rewatching that whole thing. I cannot believe like how long ago that was. And also I can't believe like when I used to watch that, I would watch it with my mom actually. And I am just amazed at like the quality, because it's like watching it now, like yeah, the quality was really good, but it's like one of those things where the quality was good for the time, and like now it's like, you know, stuff is like way better quality. So I find it so interesting to watch. And I don't know, I just have so many thoughts. Obviously, it's not the same as when I used to watch it, like when the episode would come out during the week, like me and my friends would get so excited. I would watch it with my friends and my mom. And it's different now because it's like, you know where everyone is and what they're doing and like who they ended up with and stuff like that. So it's a little different, but I definitely have been enjoying that show. Next, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna make a little wing. I'm not gonna go too crazy dramatic, but I am gonna put a little wing at the end. Alright, so I told you it's going to be a lot of back and forth. So I'm going to take those browns again and then just kind of, you know, blend even more. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Stays all day and night, and it does. This has been my favorite foundation. It's literally so good. So I'm in the color 75 Neutral. And I have been loving this. It's a little tan for my skin, but nothing that is like, oh my god, you don't match. I'm also gonna mix it with this Light Wonder foundation. This one is like super hydrating and glowy. So, and it's also more of a neutral color, like a little less warm. So here's like the warm and then it's up here. So yeah, I just like to go in with both of those, and I just like to start putting it on my face. I just finished my foundation, obviously, and now I'm going to be doing this little technique that I've been enjoying. So I'm gonna do some cream contour and some cream blush and highlighter. So I'm gonna use the Hollywood Contour Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. And this product is really dark, as you can see. So I really only need like a little bit. But I think the one before this, the color before this was like way too light. So that's the only thing that like kind of sucks, is just her color range. But I've been really into like Charlotte Tilbury stuff lately. So I'm gonna put that one on my jawline and on my cheeks. This is probably gonna be a lot for some people, but this is just how I do my makeup. I'm gonna take Honey, which is way more cooler tone and way lighter, by Too Faced, which is a concealer, so it blends out really nicely. And I kind of just like to go over those points. And then I'm also gonna take that down the sides of my nose, like so. And for my neck, I'm gonna take this really big blending brush, because it like goes over a big surface, so it blends out like so much quicker. I'm just gonna bring that around. Then I'm gonna use this stippling brush to blend. But before I do that, no, actually I'm gonna do that. Next, after that's blended, I'm gonna take my Patrick Ta like blush duo. So this is a powder, this is a cream. And I just like to take the cream on this little like Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush. And I'm just kind of gonna put it here. And I just messily do it. And then I go back in with that stippling brush. And I just kind of blend that out. Next, and I like to do this before my concealer and stuff, but I like to highlight my cheekbones. Alright, I'm going to take some of my Tarte Shape Tape and I'm going to mix it with that KKW concealer. I do really like the Too Faced Born This Way as well, but I don't know where it's at. So I used to go like boom, boom, and do like all these dramatic triangles and stuff. But I'm sure you guys have seen the TikTok, but I have. And there's this like guy, I think he's a makeup artist, and he does one side where he does a triangle and another side where he just does a little bit. And I can't believe that I used to do it that way, honestly. This way I feel like is so much more flattering for my face. I have a chubbier face with like bigger cheeks, so I don't want to accentuate my cheeks that much, and with putting highlighter all the way there, I was definitely doing that. So I also like to put some concealer there and then on my chin. So I'm going to use both Laura Mercier powders, however, one's in Translucent Honey and one's in Translucent. Translucent is a lot lighter, and Honey Translucent is like a darker color. So I just kind of like to put them both on a cap and like mix them around. And I like to use both to bake. Kind of tones down the baking a little bit with the darker color. And I like to use a damp beauty blender. I like to take this Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish. This powder, life-changing. So good. So I like to get some powder, and I'm just gonna go over any area that I kind of put the translucent. So I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury. I know, I feel like this whole makeup tutorial is Charlotte Tilbury. But like I said, I've been on a kick. So this is the bronzer I'm gonna use, and I'm just gonna use like a little tapered cone-ish brush. And I'm just gonna start bronzing up my face, starting at the area that I contoured. Alright, so next I'm going to do some more contour on my nose. I'm going to take a very like thick and fluffy brush, and I'm going to put this on the sides of my nose. But I just want a little added bronzer, so I'm going to take this big fluffy brush and go over. So next is blush, and I'm gonna go in with two different blushes. That's for Alyssa, but two different blushes. I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Ta, the one that we used, the cream. I'm gonna go in with the powder. Then I'm also gonna mix it with this KKW Bright. Alright, so the blush is on. Next, before we go on to the eyes, I'm gonna spray my face. So before we go on to the eyes, I'm gonna spray my face with this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So let's go on to eyebrows, and then we'll finish with the eyes. So for eyebrows, I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Soft Brown Eye Pencil. I just got my eyebrows laminated, so they go straight up, as you can see. And I feel like if my eyebrows were a little darker and fuller, I would just do nothing to them because I love how this looks. But I do need some extra help, so I'm just kind of gonna fill in the gaps. I'm gonna take this small little brush from Morphe, and I'm just gonna go in with those browns. Alright, so now that we are almost done, all we have is lashes. I'm gonna take a little bit of this gold color, and I'm gonna put this in my inner corner. Alright, so next I'm gonna put on some mascara. I am gonna do lashes, so I'm not gonna go too crazy on the upper mascara. And put lashes on. You can wear whatever lashes. I'm not sure what ones I'm gonna put on, so I'm gonna go off camera, put them on, and I'll be back and share the final look, and then I'll share the lashes that I chose. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really loved filming it, and leave any video suggestions you have below. I would love to do like a little, I would love to do like a little apartment tour once we get our couch and everything, because right now we do only have a beanbag. But yeah, since I moved out, I've been into like home decor and all that stuff, so I'd love to share some fun things that I have bought, like this little thing, so cute. And yeah, like I said, I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did. Hopefully I can, you know, actually get some content out there, right? But I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, whenever you're watching this, and that's it. Bye guys.